name is Tracy Zimmerman, and I have been a DPS teacher for 23 years, and I have taught for 28. I want to start with the fact that I am very much a woman of faith. I believe in myself, my tenacious nature, and my forgiving nature, which allows me to go into a classroom not knowing what I'm up against every day and get them from A to Z before the year is over. I also know that I'm a forgiving person, and that same kid who called me a whatchamajiggy the day before, I can say hello to a good morning and honestly mean that. I have faith in the children in this district, that they can learn and they have the desire to learn and the ability to learn. I have faith in my fellow teachers, that they are creative and knowledgeable enough to teach students in the day that we are providing. I also have faith in the administration and the board to respect and support the teaching staff that we have. Now I'm going to give you my personal story. First off, I like cats. I am a mother. I have 3 active children. One who is a struggling middle school student, but by the time I get home and try to help him, I can't because I am too tired and fatigued. I have one graduating senior this year who are looking for colleges. And I have a regular, normal, everyday 17-year-old male challenging my authority at every step. That would be one of the hats I wear. Another hat I wear proudly is a teacher hat. I have done this job for 28 years. I have improved and been on the list and received the compensation for the growth of my students for the last 3 years. I've been given not so much a commendation, but a recognition for the growth I've done before that in previous years. Ms. Garcia and I, who is a special ed teacher, can tell you a story particularly about one young man. His name was Peter. He came to Ms. Garcia and another teacher as a 6th grade student who could not read or write in either of the languages he spoke, English and Spanish. By the time he had them for a year and was in my special ed classroom with support for 2 years, he was reading on grade level. We are able to do our job in the family. I'm also a coach at Hamilton Middle School. I coach both girls and boys soccer. In the 5 years that I have coached, we have had 3 championship league wins with the girls and 2 runner-up statuses. With the boys, we have made the playoffs every season and have been in the semifinals or finals 3 of those 5 years. I am also speaking as a parent of an athlete and the athletes there. If you ask them to be in school until 4 o'clock, they will not be able to participate in Denver Prep League sports. They have activities with their family. They belong to clubs. They belong to church youth groups. They belong to many things that will not allow them to participate in DPS sports. And last but not least, I am a daughter. My mother is an elderly woman of 75. My father passed away this past year, and I am constantly having to deal with her issues, her health, her ability to take on new responsibilities that she's never done before. And that is my role as her daughter. I can't give that one up either. I would hate to lose one of my jobs, but I cannot foresee myself being able to complete all my jobs in the time that you are asking me to give to teaching. I dearly love the students I teach, and I know I have done and touched and affected many, many lives in my time span. Last year, one of my students invited me to his graduation party. At that particular party, there were 3 students who I affected. All of them said to me face to face that if I hadn't have been their teacher at some point along the line, that they would have quit school. Their parents also were there saying the same thing. Thank you for listening.